Hi everyone, my name's Rosetta and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I was watching Camellia Craft Designs and she mentioned there was a collage challenge that was being hosted by Lee's Art Studio and Art and Junk Journals with Julie, and I thought, why not? I might as well bite the bullet. I've been thinking about it for so long to make a video, so I thought this could be my chance just to do it and participate. And I love challenges, so um, I thought, yep, let's go. So this is for the 2022 Collage Challenge for February. As I said, it's been hosted by Lee's Art Studio and Art and Junk Journals with Julie. Thank you so much, ladies. You're so kind. Thank you for letting me participate. So the prompts for February are shabby chic, story time, it's green or teal, textured paper, person or people, dots, dashes or patterns, square, rectangle or oblong, and the swap or bonus is scrap paper, stationery and digitals. So let's get started. I thought for this challenge I'm going to be using this old book that I found, funny enough, The Bride's Book of Ideas. It's a vintage book and I thought I love the colouring of it, and it's actually a cookbook, so it's Bride's Book for Cookbook, and I think it also talks about housekeeping. So I am going to decorate the front cover eventually, but I thought I'd use this. But I want to use a double page spread that doesn't have a lot on it, because my base paper, I was thinking, would be vellum. So these are the things that I've sort of chosen, and I'll just use my scraps when I'm collaging. So I thought for shabby chic, I thought I'd use like excuse me, I thought I'd use something like this and stick it, and that would be my background, and then I can sort of collage on top and let things show through. So that's why I wanted to use paper that didn't have a lot of writing on it. This one doesn't, so I'm just going to collage over this and then put this on. So that's my shabby chic. I've got other little things that are shabby chic. This one here is actually from Shabby Dabby Doobda. It's her one of her kits. I don't know the name of it. I've forgotten the name. If I remember, I'll link it in the description area. But I thought that was sort of shabby chic as well, so I might use that. And I've got some nice florals. Might use those. So that's the shabby chic. Story time, I was thinking I had a nursery rhyme book, so I thought I'd just use these images because I didn't want something really large that's going to cover a whole lot. So I thought I'd use an image like this, and I thought both of these women sort of fit the shabby chic sort of design style. So I'll use those, one of those, or both. Just see how we go. Sorry about that, that's my computer. Green or teal? Well, green is one of my favourite colours. Green and blue are my favourite colours, so I've got quite a lot of green. I just sort of tried to find as much green as I could. So these sort of green, and this actually is green, and it also does the textured paper, because these are actually embossed or textured images, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And this could actually be used, one of these frames could be used for the rectangle as well. So that's great. So the story time as well, I I can use for person or people. And if I use this one as well, I could use her for person or people, which is great. I've got some green sort of graph paper as well that I'll use maybe. Oh, this was another image that I thought I'd use for story time. This little girl, I thought she was lovely as well, and she's got a green dress on, so that could be good. So we'll see how I go with those. And I've got some book pages, and I will be using scraps for this as well. And I've got like a whole stash of like strips, pages that I may use. Okay. So I hope everyone's well. As I said, a little bit nervous, so we'll see how I go. Sorry about my arm. So I'll start with the paper, the vellum. Well, it's tracing paper anyway. I've printed on it. Yeah, I hope everyone's well, and I hope everyone's going to participate in this challenge. I think it's a great idea, and like I said, I thank Julie and Lee for all your help. Thank you, ladies, and for letting me participate. So we'll just hopefully it turns out. A bit of background for myself. I'm quite creative. I used to actually own my own, well, I used to have it was like a hobby, but I used to do it as well as full-time work, but it turned into a good little business. I used to make my own jewellery. It was quite a few years ago. I still do make my own jewellery, but I only do it for me. If I've got an outfit that I bought, I think, you know, because I've got still a lot of beads and crystals and whatnot around, so I just have a look. Or if my daughters, I've got 2 teenage daughters, if my daughters sort of come and say, Mum, you know, I've got this outfit, you know, do you have anything that would suit it, or, you know, would you make me something? So I find it just so relaxing just to, like, this is what I love about, you know, paper, I call it paper therapy, creating junk journals and things like that. I'm just going to use this paper to, I love the pigment of this paper, it's lovely, to cover those words, and they'll show through as well. Just got to grab my magazine. Yeah, so like I said, I've got 2 teenage girls, 2 teenage daughters. They actually went back to school. My eldest, she's in year 11, so she went back yesterday. My youngest is in year 9, she went back today. So I got so bogged down with doing cleaning whilst they're not here, like their rooms and things like that. And just the clutter and getting some clothes off the floor and things like that. And then I thought, might as well do the bathrooms. So this video was supposed to be done earlier, but I got a bit bogged with cleaning. So I'm from Sydney, Australia. You can obviously tell with the accent. My background is Italian, from Naples. My family, both mother and father, are from Naples. I might put that just in the middle, but I might do some green sides. Do that, and then maybe search as well. Yeah, both my mother and father are from Naples, and but yeah, I was born here. That is my stomach. If you can hear me, I hope you can't hear my stomach. I didn't even have to do that because I'm covering this anyway. But I like that, so I might keep that. So I'll put these down first. So I hope everyone's well and enjoying participating in this challenge. Like I said, I love this sort of stuff. I sit here in this is my craft room / man cave. And I sit here for hours sometimes when I know I won't be disturbed. It just is therapy for me. And now I've created a couple of junk journals. I'm new to it. I've only been doing it for a few years, and I just make them for family and friends. And I love old books. This is obviously paper I've used before. I tested my gold spray and my coffee spray on that. Made my own gold spray. I'm going to use that on this color, on this project. It's quite easy. I just used gold metallic paint, water and isotope alcohol, and that's lasted me ages. And I also, this is my coffee spray as well. I leave it in a bottle, so I do my own coffee dyed paper, which I do need for this challenge as well. I just wanted to use that as well. I hope it's okay that we can use other things like book pages and such, coffee dyed paper and music paper for the challenge. I'm not sure if we can. I hope we can. We'll be in trouble if we can't. Stuck. Oh, this is stuck, so I might just. Oh, I also have these for the rectangle, but it's in blue, so I don't know if that will work. I think it might clash, so I don't use those. All right, I'm going to stick this down now. Hopefully it sticks down okay, so it's the right way. Yeah. All right, I'm going to see how I go sticking this down because I'm only using glue stick. I won't use. I might as well just stick it on here, because tracing paper, as soon as you put glue on it, it seems to go absolutely crazy like now. So I'm going to do half and then I'll do the other half. I hope everyone's well and you know, happy and had a good new year. We didn't do much at all. We don't usually do much for New Year. So sort of stayed in. Yes, I hope everyone was able to spend time with family and friends. Oh, my glue's just about to run out, so lucky I've got another one. Oh, where does that go? These little glue bits, I use them rubber and it comes away quite easily. Okay, right, so down. I'm sorry, I went quiet just then. Sorry, forgot you were there. Yeah, I don't want to be too quiet, but yeah, I do that when I'm concentrating. I don't put any more book page there. How about we go maybe some of this. DIY. I know there's a lot of YouTube tutorials about, you know, creating your own tear ruler. I try to create, if I can create it rather than buy it, I'd rather do that. I'm quite frugal. One of my favourite places is op shops. We have sort of 3 in Australia, like Sydney, I suppose. We've got Salvos, which we call Salvos. It's the Salvation Army. We always abbreviate everything. Us Aussies, like St Vincent is de Paul is Vinnies. So we have Salvos and Vinnies, and we also have Lifeline stores as well. So they're second hand. I get books and things like that from there. So yeah, if I can make it myself, I will, rather than buying it. Yeah, I might put her here and then the other one down the bottom. I may do that. Should I tear it? Tear it. I did see some of the videos that came out. They're great, so great. Different styles. I love seeing the different styles. Everyone has their own unique style, and I just love seeing the different styles. It's fantastic. I don't know whether I should ink around that. It might actually stand out a bit too much. cream off. I don't like all the cream. Don't want it to take up too much room. I was trying to look for like smaller pictures in the book. Yep, happy with that. Went quiet again. Sorry about that. So what should I talk about? What else do I do? Yeah, I've created the journals I've created, that's what I was saying before, the journals that I've created just for friends and family. The first one I actually ever created was it was after my mother-in-law passed. She passed in May 2020, and it was after she passed, and I actually created the journal for her daughter, my sister-in-law, who I'm very close with, and I used, my mother-in-law was, she loved Italian romance novels, like the Mills and Boon ones, which her daughter, my sister-in-law, let me keep all of them, which was so generous. She wouldn't have done anything with them, and she knew that I did the junk journaling, and I just love that sort of stuff, so she let me keep them all. So what I did, and my mother-in-law as well, kept every single birthday card, Mother's Day card, everything from, you know, she had so many, so she kept them, and I made her a junk journal, and I used some of the cards, the images of my mother-in-law, so she'll always have that, you know, to look through, and you know, she can journal in, and she absolutely loved it. And I just thought, oh, I hope that doesn't run. Yeah, and she absolutely loved it, and so that sort of propelled me into making more, and so yeah, the second one, I've made some for myself just to keep. I made one for my daughter. She likes sort of grungy sort of stuff, so I made one. I repurposed the book, so I did that, and she loved that. And I've made one for a friend of mine, and she was just so shocked at how beautiful it was. She really made me feel so lovely. She was just like, even her husband texted me saying, oh my God, the journal you made was just absolutely beautiful. You may just hear my husband in the background. I'm just telling him I'm making a video. He's just dropped my youngest off to an appointment. So apologies for that if you heard him in the background. I don't know if I'll have that number in there. I don't think so. So yeah, her husband sent me a text, and he said, it's just so beautiful. You put so much effort into it, and you know, she loved it, and it's just, and that sort of encourages you when you get that sort of feedback. Really encourages you, you know, just to keep moving forward. This is just a postage paid stamp that was in Vinnie's, and I just put a makeup thing on it, and that's just like ink that's been sitting there. So I don't like a whole lot of ink when I'm inking around. So hopefully that looks all right. I'm not sure. I really don't know whether that looks, it just clashes. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just do it in this little corner and take this out. Sorry, a little bit indecisive. I'm a bit of an OCD, but I'm all over the place mainly. So yeah, that's a bit of my background. So yeah, I hope everyone's going to be participating and in this challenge. I'm certainly enjoying it. I love doing things like this. The only thing is making the video. Hopefully, God, I hope I'm in picture, and that you can hear me properly. And God, that's the nerve-wracking thing. If you finish it, and then it doesn't work out. I don't know how people do it every day. Make a video every day. It's yeah, I don't know if I would be able to do that. But it's great. It's great how people can do it. I admire them. Like some of the channels are just, it's just so talented. There's so much talent out there. It's fantastic. And it's such a lovely community too. Like I've got a lot of my daughter calling me. I'm just going to pause this and then just a second. Sorry about that. I'm just going to, I'll have to edit that out. I'm so sorry. So yeah, it's just, the talent is just crazy talent. So yeah, so I just love doing this just for me and for friends. Okay, so am I missing? Oh, the embossed paper. Yep, and a rectangle. Okay, so let's just sort of keep arranged. Shabby chic, story time, green teal, textured paper, person and people. Do the dots and dashes, square and oblong. Yep. Scrapbook paper. Oh, this is actually 6x6 scrapbook paper as well. Oh, and there's digitals. So I've also done the bonus, which is fantastic. Just thinking what I should put here. I might actually cut out. Yeah, I might cut out the butterfly. Not that I'm good at fussy cutting. I need to change my glasses too. My fussy cutting glasses. I've got two exactly the same glasses because I love these glasses. They're Carla Zambati, and the Australians would know who she was. She unfortunately had an accident and tripped down the stairs, so she died. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. She was at the opera, I think, if I'm not too mistaken. Hopefully someone can correct me if I'm not, if I'm wrong. She's a designer, and oh my god, I love the clothes. They're just so stunning. Never owned anything, of course, of hers other than glasses. And these you get it just like the, you know, when you go to, we call it Specsavers, OPSM, you know, the where you get your prescription for glasses, and the health fund. Oh my god, that's my daughter again. Just a second. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't apologize enough for that. Sorry, my daughter. She's at the bus stop. It's my eldest daughter. She's at the bus stop and needs to be picked up. And my husband did leave to get her, but he wasn't there yet, and it was just up the street. She said, well, has he left? I went, yes. Well, why isn't he here? Because it doesn't take long. Crazy kids. So just cutting this. I'm not good at fussy cutting. I just hopefully didn't know if I should include the antenna in or not. We'll see when it's okay. Oh yeah, I don't mind that. I'll use my better glue, which is just like craft glue. I think it's like, oh god, this metal pin. It's one of those ones, obviously, that rusts, so I have to change it out. But it's this is that stinky glue. I think it in America they're like the Fabri-Tac glue, but at least I know it's going to stick. Okay, which one should I do? Oh, maybe one with pink in it. Don't know. Okay. This one up here. I'm sorry, can't make a decision. I'll do this one up here. So yes, I hope everyone is well and enjoying this challenge. I hope to make more videos. If if I can ask, please subscribe and like, and you know, give me a comment if you have any suggestions of what I did wrong. If I could improve on anything, that would be great. I won't mind any of those suggestions. So yeah, if you could do that, that would be so appreciated, because it really uplifts you when you get sort of the feedback, whether it be positive. It is positive feedback, but it's constructive. I don't mind constructive feedback. I welcome it. Just going to put something down so I don't. Oh, and I'm so sorry about the glare. It's a really overcast day today. It's been so hot and muggy, and it's still muggy inside. Outside it's cooled down, but we have been in a little bit of a sort of heat wave. I shouldn't really say heat wave. It's been in the 30s, but it's just been so muggy and hot and humid, and you just can't sleep in that sort of humidity. And we don't use air conditioning at night. It's just been so bad today, and it rained all night last night, torrential rain last night, so everything's just so wet. And then this morning when the girls are getting ready for school, it always rains in our area, even in the local Facebook group. It's like a local mums group. They're like, why is it that every single first day of school it rains in where I'm living? It's just crazy, and it does. All right, so I think that's coming along quite nicely. So what I'm going to do is, this is rectangle. I actually like that one. What do you think? This one? Yeah, I might do it. Just do it, Rosetta. Just do it. Sort of fits the theme. But I hope this video doesn't go for too long. I'm sorry if it does. I mean, you hear me babbling and bouts of silence, and so yeah, hopefully it's not too long for you. Personally I love long videos. I just sit and craft and listen to it in the background and watch, and be inspired by the wonderful creators out there. But some people don't like long videos. I don't know. My daughter always says, keep the video really short, Mum, and I'm like, I don't know, because when you're crafting, you can't really keep it short unless you're just updating on something. I do have an Etsy account, but I've got nothing on there. I am thinking about doing digitals, making my own digitals. But I think you need like a Photoshop or something, and I don't have that. But I am thinking about doing that. I don't know where I should put this. Oh, I might actually stamp on that. Stamp a number on that, should I? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Sorry. I've got this container full of my numbers and letters. Pretty there for 1908. Hopefully it'll fit. Yes, it will. And I'll grab my vintage walnut stain, which is my favourite. Just test it. Yep. Beautiful. Where's the lid? There you are. Okay, put you down here, just there. Love stamping. Love stamping on fabric. I've just started to do embroidery. I just love it. I love slow stitch and embroidery and things like that. I do sew. My mum sort of taught me how to sew, and my sister's very good at it as well. So I do sew. I know how to sew. But embroidery and slow stitch and things like that, a little bit more difficult. But I've just started to I've subscribed to some YouTube channels. Excuse me. I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee. Oh, it's cold coffee, but that's okay. So yeah, I want to start embroidering and doing fabric book covers. I'm actually in the middle of making a book cover. And I want to put fabric on it, and I want to actually use some of my beads to, embroider on it. So I want to start doing that. I think I'm really excited about it. And hopefully, if I do some, I can sort of make a video. It won't be a tutorial because I'm learning. It's just going to be like a craft with me, look at what I'm doing. sort of thing. Okay, I'm just going to have a recap on make sure that I've actually covered everything. Shabby chic, story time, green and teal, textured paper. That's the embossed on this. This is, if you can see it, you can see that it's embossed. So that's my textured paper. I've just seen something that I want to maybe put there. Dots or dashes, I haven't done that. Rectangle and oblong, that's sort of there. And scrapbook paper, that's my scrapbook paper. And digitals. So I think I've covered stuff. I'm just going to, I love this crown. I love crowns. I've got an image that I've put on, that I printed on, what did I print on? Why can't I speak? I'm so sorry. Fabric. Image that I printed on fabric that I want to use for my journal cover, and it's got a crown. And it's so gorgeous, and I don't know if I can actually, I don't know if it's around here, if I could grab it, but I just want to do this first, and then maybe I can show you, but I don't know if I'd be able to find it actually. When you put things away, and I did clean my desk to do this video, and look at my desk now, it's ugh, but that's okay. But yeah, I love sort of crowns, and I love bees, like queen bee with a crown. I'm trying to find a stamp. It's a queen bee with a crown. I just cannot find it. I'm going to put that there. I might do some stamping on the plain paper, just to oop. Oh, this glue, crazy. I'm going to have to no, right, just a sec. Grab it. It's actually this glue, craft glue. I'm just going to grab this. This is the actual the bottle. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry if I was out of picture then. Gotta hope this video works. That's a lot of glue for that, but that's okay. Okay. It's a bit plain, but I hope that's okay. Let's see if it actually, yeah, it closes. I might do some stamping. Bear with me. Just gonna grab a script stamp. I can't find my script stamp. It's not good. Alright, can't find it. Okay, I found something that may work. I don't know where my script stamps are. That's really weird. Not good at all. Sorry about that. Very unprepared for this. A bit of promptu stamping. Hopefully this looks alright. I'm just going to test it. Try not to get the Okay, I think that's it. One more time. Shabby Chic, Story Time, Green and Teal, Textured Paper, Personal People. Oh, Dots and Dashes. Oh, crazy. Okie doke. So here I've got my green pen. I've got two different green pens actually. So I'm going to just test which one's which. Okay, it's a thin green, and this one is, I think I like the darker one. So, what was it? Dots, dashes, or patterns? Okay. Dots, dashes, or patterns? Just thinking. I've got a stamp that's a pattern. I've got these two stamps that are patterns. Oof. I might do that. I'm so sorry. Hopefully I can. That is allowed. Where is my walnut stain? Here it is. Okay, so sorry I'm all over the place. Okay, let's do some. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that, I think. I might actually just do some little bit of just to vintage it up a bit. Okay, so that is my finished product. So that's my 2022 Collage Challenge February. I'll give you a closer look. Hopefully I don't make you too dizzy doing this. I'm so sorry if I do. So I really enjoyed that. Thank you again to Julie and Lee, and I definitely will be participating in coming months challenges. I really loved it. It was fantastic, and I do apologize for any sort of the interruptions that I had, but thank you so much. Take care, everybody. I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate your support. And yeah, have a wonderful day or evening. I'm in Sydney, so it is 5:20 p.m. So yeah, have a wonderful day and take care. Thank you. Bye.